And parents, don't ever do that today.
I was just telling a client this very embarrassing story. Would you like to hear it?
Of course.
Okay, so it hasn't played in years.
Fridge or junk drawer?
Oh,
You can do.
You were just literally supposed to organize this.
Oh,
So
look, there's
bad.
some reading glasses. But
Wait, look.
But wait. One-sided. Hi, everyone, and welcome. This is our very first episode of Riverview Unfiltered. I am your host, Kelly Harple, the owner and publisher of Stroll Riverview. We have sitting with us today Nick and Tiffany. They are residents of Riverview. Tiffany is a business owner here in Riverview. And let's get started. You guys, this is going to be completely unfiltered. Anything could happen. The guy blowing leaves up the street, which is happening now. It is now raining a little bit. Kids are at school, so they won't be running by. A cat might come through every now and again. There may be even a guitar in the corner. So again, this is unfiltered, unscripted. We are in the homes of Tiffany and Nick. And let's get started. So guys, thanks so much for having me in your house today. I appreciate it. Everybody, let's start with Riverview, of course. How in the heck did you get to Riverview? How did you get to Chattanooga, Tennessee and pick Riverview?
Let's see. Okay, so we met living in Miami. I was already moving up here. Had already given up my apartment on the beach, right on the ocean. Had turned in my notice at my design firm and had picked Chattanooga and secured an apartment, the Hardswick Hogshead downtown. And he called me. A mutual friend of the family said, you should just call her. You're both from the same town, Ocala, Florida, also.
Where we're all from?
Yes.
Which they've been after me for years to call you.
Right.
But
And then he finally did, just so,
Finally.
I know.
Nick.
just so his mom would,
Leave me alone about it.
yes. And so I think they had been telling him for about 3 years to call me. And so he calls me, and I didn't know he was a professor. I knew
I think
the
they
name.
call that shit or get off the pot.
Yes, it was, yes. And so his plan was just to call and be like, well, my mom told me to call you, which
I
was
was
super.
hoping I'd just get your voicemail, actually, and I would just, not leave a voicemail. And then that way, when my mom asked me if I called, I could finally tell her. I'd be like, yes, I called her. She has never called me back. Just leave me alone about it.
Great. So he calls, and I'm at work, and it's like maybe 3 o'clock, like on a Tuesday or something. And I thought, this guy must not have a job. And so
Jobless.
I was like, who calls it? You know, in the middle of
told me to call you.
the middle of the day, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like, all right, well,
Tiffany, my mom said
Yes.
to call you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Super smooth.
who knew that was going to work? That line works on me, apparently. And so I did call him back that weekend because I was like, we have mutual friends in the family. It's very disrespectful, rude not to call him back.
Don't be
So I
rude.
planned on just calling him back, also hoping I would get his voicemail, which I did not. And
Because he didn't have a job, right?
Right, he didn't have a job. And so we talked for a couple hours, which was such a surprise. He kept making me laugh. And so, yep, he convinced me to go on a date with him.
Well, you told me you were moving.
Told him,
You were
yes,
like,
I'm already
to
moving.
Chattanooga, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And we had a nice conversation, and we shared lots of mutual friends. And I mean, it was funny. We were talking about high school parties that she was. I
Right.
remembered her from my senior year. She was the cheerleader that came from St. John's. We played soccer against each other as little kids. So we had this kind of history and all these friends, and so we had a long conversation. So it was just hey, before you leave, let's go get some food. I feel like
Because you were in Miami too.
I was
Yes.
in the Hollywood area. So I was
Okay, I was
20
Miami
minutes from
Beach.
her.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, we should just, as a bon voyage, let me buy you dinner. Let's meet,
Right.
in person. And so we did.
Yes, and our first date lasted for about 5 hours, and I thought, I'm in trouble. My whole reason for moving up here, number one, was I had lived in Atlanta for 10 years, then I was in Miami for 3 years, working at a design firm, and I wanted to start my own firm, and I knew I wanted to come to Chattanooga because I had spent time here throughout the years, had watched the city grow and change. And
Was your mom and dad already here?
No. They were both still in Ocala. I really made that decision to come up here on my own. Partly is because I kind of felt like this is a place I wanted to raise a family, even though I was at the time single. I was like, it's one of those like, build it and they will come. I was like, if I move there and start my business, everything's just gonna.
I'll find a mountain, man.
I'll find a mountain.
The like Mumford and Sons and the Lumineers. And
I wanted to live somewhere where there's seasons and there was a good economy here, and I just loved, like, there's still Southern value. Like, it just felt kind of small town, but not. You know, I could see a
Like
lot
Ocala
of potential.
was.
Yes, but there was something really charming about it. So I had already like put it on paper, like I had made all these plans, and then when I met him, I was like, I'm in trouble. And of course, he was tenured professor, and you don't.
Nick really did have a job.
He really, yes, he had a very good job.
He did have a job.
He had published his first book before his dissertation, or
yeah.
right. So it was, which also I read before our second date. I bought the book and I read, and I felt like I knew him intimately, which was interesting.
She won points. Yeah,
I
she's
won.
like, I read your book, and I was like, you did? And she's like, yeah. And then I started thinking about what was in it. And I was like,
Oh, it's modern poetry. Is that how you describe it?
yeah, that's like free verse, I guess. That one is
Yes.
free
So
verse.
there was some poems that he wrote about maybe his ex. I don't know.
Yeah.
In Greece, and I was like, ooh, this is some steep. Yes,
Do you have the book here?
I do. We should have it out somewhere. I will find it.
We'll
before-
find it. Okay.
Yes.
Because we need a little expert.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Maybe you should
From
do.
the-
Maybe
from
you
the
should
author.
do a reading.
Yes.
It's going to turn into a reading.
So anyway, so when I moved up here, he told me I postponed my move for 6 months, and he told me, like, I just didn't know what I wanted to do, because I was like, okay, this might be the guy that I'm going to marry, and now I'm moving far away, and he kept, his thing was, if it's meant to be, it will be. Like, this is your dream. So he encouraged me to move up here, and we did long distance for 2 years.
Because I didn't want to leave.
He didn't want to leave?
Like,
Because you had a job.
Well, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I had a job.
He was tenured. You don't just leave.
You don't just leave.
When I went to grad school, the first day of grad school, they were like, forget about getting a job your first year on the market, and forget about ever getting a job where you want to live. And I was like, okay. And I was in Illinois at this time,
Right.
and all I wanted to do was get back to Florida. And I'm like, I got a job in Florida, South Florida, 4 hours away from family, close to the beach. So, as far as I was, and all our friends were
Right there.
and
Yeah.
all our friends
Yeah.
already had kids that were like in high school and stuff. So I'd already kind of just like accepted the fact that like, oh yeah, I'll just be Uncle Nick, I'll just be the old dude. That's the way it goes. I mean, we're both coming off 2, divorces each. So
Both of us,
I just
yeah.
kind of accepted the fact that I was like, yeah, and I was happy. So
Divorce one is just the trial period.
yeah,
Right,
I wasn't,
right.
You just practice.
I was like,
It was
I
just practice.
Just finished my condo. It was kind of like set. So I wasn't
Yep.
really wanting to leave.
Meddling family.
We did
Yeah.
the long
Holler.
distance, yeah.
Holler.
We did the long distance thing for a while,
And he
then
would come up here in the
I would come up
summers,
here for summers and spring break. But then she called,
and we
me
would
one
live the
day.
good life. We're paddle boarding and trail running and enjoying everything that this community has to offer. Like, it's amazing that you can be at work and then be on the water in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's nice.
very
It
cool.
was fun. I fell in love with Chattanooga,
Yeah.
coming to visit. But then she called me one day, and she was like, "I'm just gonna move back, so we can get
Well,
married and start a family."
I was
We had talked
40
about
or
getting
41.
married. Yeah.
Yes, we
So
were.
She was like, "I'm just gonna move back," and I was like, "No, your whole family's there." I'm like, "It's so much easier."
So my mom and dad moved up
So I
here.
just, I
Yes.
left. Sold
But-
the condo and quit.
They kept saying they wanted us to have kids, and they were like, at that point, my dad, who was raised Catholic, and your parents also, I'm not
my
sure.
mom, for
Yeah,
sure.
Colombian.
Mom, for sure, yeah.
At that point, they were like, guys, we don't care. You don't even have to be married. Just have
let's
kids.
have a
Because
baby.
and I was like, well, it's really difficult when we're in different states to make that happen. You gotta be together. So he finally made the decision to move up here June or July of 2016. We got engaged in October. He proposed on Sunset Rock,
Yeah.
and we were married that December. So it was like, doot, doot, doot.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yep.
Bing, bam, boom.
Yep.
When you know, you know. It just took forever, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're old,
Yeah, just for-
old
for-
parents
just
now.
yeah, so
Yes.
we're old
But you
parents.
found each
We're old
other.
parents, but we made it happen. See?
okay.
I knew it. I knew if I moved here and came to this community, I would meet someone.
If you build it, it
bring
will
them-
come.
That's right. Yep.
If you build it, it will come.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like You two are definitely a match made in heaven here in Riverview. I know that dating is super important to the both of you, especially you have 2 small children. What do you do? What's like your ideal date night?
For us, I guess it depends what we want. Sometimes it's just chill, like we'll trade houses with our in-laws and literally just like get some food and just watch.
Go to bed at like
shows.
8.
I mean, because it takes us like 3-4 nights to watch a movie because you watch everything in like 20-30 minute installments. You know, because by the time we get them to bed and you're tired,
you're out.
So I think one day, one dream one was we went to your parents' house and we watched like 3 movies
in a weekend. We did 2 nights. My parents are in Heritage Landing, so they're also
just down the street.
Yeah, like Riverview adjacent.
So many good places to go out and have a drink or eat.
We went to Ignis Glass Blowing.
Yeah, we went to Ignis Glass Blowing. Was fun. We just went to Cherry Street Tavern.
Yes, to see a friend's bands play.
There's a bar right next to it.
Unknown Caller. That opens in like, I think like 2020. I remember when they were opening, like in the height of the pandemic, I think. We just popped in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
or go to Stringers. I mean,
yes, or paddleboard. Things that we can't do easily with our children.
2 littles.
Yeah.
Well, because they get up very early, so we're never going to sleep in ever again. And I know it's temporary, but we're in the thick of it right now with the bedtimes and the wake up times. So it takes like a little while to get our son down. He's doing a little bit better, but he was like falling asleep 9:30, 10:30, and I like to be asleep by 9:30. So yeah.
How is it being older parents in a world of not older parents?
Wow.
Especially, I think, over here in this community.
And here, much older parents. In Riverview, North Shore, our kids are at NLC and we'll be at Normal Park. My mom friends are almost all in their 40s with littles the same age. So it's nice. I don't know.
In their 40s.
Yes, late 30s and 40s.
I think people are having children later.
Yes,
later in life too.
Yes.
So I mean,
but I know that's not maybe not the norm. Like elsewhere, I feel like a lot of our neighbors have moved from other places. If they did grow up here, they lived somewhere else. They went away and then they came back because they love the community so much. So, but I guess I have one girlfriend. She's the youngest. She just turned 35. But most of them are like, I'll be 50 this year. He's already 50. Yeah. Older man.
Yeah.
But they're in their 42 to 44. So I don't feel so ancient, you know.
Well, I mean, just the 3 of us, we all went to the same school without knowing each other. Which is so crazy and ending up in Chattanooga. But, being a parent, I mean, my baby's 20.
Yes.
And your baby's 2.
2, yes. She'll be 3 next month.
Well,
my youngest.
She's still 2.
She's 2. You're right, she's 2. She's still in diapers.
I mean, it's so different and strange, but we both ended up here and we're both business women and have lived a long, amazing life and have found our forever partners here in Chattanooga.
Yes.
So
I think it would have been a lot easier on my body as a young person because we're like running after them with, crawling after them on our knees. And it's, not as much padding as there was before on those knees. I'm like, oh.
Well, at least they're not getting replaced yet.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, not yet. We're working really hard. Weightlifting classes and doing all the things.
Able to take very good care of you.
Yes, that's a good point.
Mine are drawing straws about who's not going to take care of moms. No, she's your problem.
Yeah.
No, she's your problem.
Yeah.
I think that's the only. I mean, we talk about it too. Like
a lot of advantages.
That might be the only disadvantage, but I think that turns into an advantage too because they keep you young.
That's true.
They keep you young because you have to be. They force you to.
We wanted a family so badly that I feel like we're very cognizant about staying in the moment because all of my friends that have had children that are older have given, it goes by fast. So I feel like we spend a lot of time, but we're also able to do that. Owning my own business, I have flexible hours. So I'm able to do a lot of things with my kids that I probably would have missed if I was doing
if you were working at that time and as hard as you were, 16, 18 hours a day.
So now it's like I'm working really hard, but it's in a different way and it's around my terms, on my terms.
On your terms. So isn't that great?
And it's so helpful because I'm on the parent council at their school. I'm sure I'll get involved at Normal Park. It's nice to feel like, okay, I'm not missing, and we're tired, very, very tired all the time, but we're very involved in their lives. So it's great.
And I tell you that being a mom, and my children are 20 and 23, that being present, and I worked really hard at being present for my littles as well, is that they do appreciate it. So you guys keep doing you and being amazing parents and neighbors and things like that. All right, let's switch gears a little bit. Okay, what is the weirdest thing that you've ever seen here in Riverview?
Craig with the 2 blowers. I mean, at midnight with no.
Yes, wait. A neighbor. Yes. Not a lot of clothes. 2 blowers going at it in the middle of the night.
Blowers like mechanical blowers, right?
Yep.
Like, and hours and hours of blowers.
Yeah, because it gets a lot of leaves. But it was the middle. I mean, it's like the middle of winter.
Yes.
Like midnight. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that is. I
think it was a weekend, but we did watch
straight.
for a little while because it was enjoyable. It was like, this is interesting.
This is weird. There you go.
Yeah, weird. Right. Yes.
That's the weirdest thing I've seen in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
All right. I've heard about some epic neighborhood parties that you guys have over here. If you could describe your dream party, neighborhood party, what would it be? Something that you've already had, something that's already here, or something new?
Okay, we do go to a fun Halloween party.
Yes.
That's on the North Shore, and that is really fun. But we had this past Christmas, I don't know if it was Christmas, which also was kind of a funny thing. It became an impromptu. Our street across from us became a big sledding, I guess, like
a nexus.
Like everybody from the neighborhood ended up, we had a lot of people here sledding, and it became one big party. We had like 2 days of snow. I don't remember when it was. And my son unfortunately did hit the mailbox. It got a little wild. There was helmets involved. And it kind of became a huge party. All of the kids brought buttons, hats, carrots, and they made a huge snowman. They let my daughter try to get in on it. She was doing her little, she was padding. It was huge. It was like a 6-foot snowman.
Yeah, it was big.
And people were sledding right up almost to our front door. They would go down the hill and keep going into our yard. So we met everybody.
Oh, how fun.
From all of the surrounding streets. And they were like, is this your house? And we're like, it is. And I love that everybody's in our yard. It was great. Yes. That's awesome. That was kind of an impromptu winter party.
Yeah.
Next year,
memory though.
Now that we know that that's a thing, I think I would like to have a hot chocolate stand out there and make it a full-blown.
Instead of lemonade, have it hot chocolate, right?
Make it a full-blown party out there. Like a Christmas party.
Yeah.
Right?
We had to call the street. I guess it'd be I don't know, something like Friendly Avenue or Friendly Lane or something.
Yes. Everybody is so, that's a good one. Yes.
That's a good one, Nick.
Amigo Lane. Amigo Avenue.
Amigo Avenue.
So
I like alliteration there. Yeah, that's good.
Good job.
See what you're doing there. Are you a poet?
I'm here all day.
Well, not only are you a poet, I hear you're quite a musician.
I used to be a musician.
You're still a musician. Once you are one. So what was the name of the band you were in?
The most successful band I was in was called Breeding Seed.
Mm-hmm. Breeding Seed. And what kind of music did you guys play?
It would be, I would say,
I've never heard.
Progressive metal. We really love bands like Tool.
So not something that you could drum out on the guitar that happens to be sitting to my right.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
I think that's what I see what you did there. You're like, no, I did not.
No.
I don't play anything.
No.
He's wrote some really pretty songs for me, but it's been a while since he's played. And he's an artist.
Yeah. Yeah, before the kids, I played a lot of music and did a lot of art. My mom's an artist, so I kind of grew up with my mom painting. So yeah, I'll mess around with that. I played it a lot when they were little because I thought it was important.
Yes.
But then there came a point where they didn't want me to play it at all.
They're like, Daddy, no.
Yeah, but then they got
no more punk rock, heavy metal.
But they got ukuleles at Christmas, and they're playing, which is cute. They both love music.
When I get it out, they just want to play on it too. So it's which is good. They'll play.
Well, would you like to play something for us quickly?
Play something.
I'll go ahead and grab it.
It's
probably not in tune.
You might. Yeah.
I don't even know if it's. I haven't played.
It's been a bit.
It's been forever, honestly.
She's like,
Don't worry, it's fine. Beat up.
He's like, no pressure here.
No pressure. Come
None.
on, Nick.
Is it a tune?
Are you gonna play us a tune or maybe one of the songs you've written?
He hasn't played in years.
So that's something I made
That's
up. a while ago.
wonderful.
I think you set that
been a
to
while.
video we did. Like, we used to take the GoPros for
Oh.
summer and we would
Yeah.
go to Blue Hole and jump off. He made this really beautiful video, like of us bicycling and like doing all these things. Our little
Yeah, 'cause,
summer
like,
trips.
Facebook used
Yes.
to be really tough on. Like they used to be really tough on music. Like
Yes.
you couldn't download
Yeah.
it. Like you couldn't put videos with like other songs on them and stuff. So we would just like
He would just write something.
just make a little.
Just write something.
He just like come up and he's like, "Oh, is this good?" I'm like, "Uh-huh."
You know, all the ladies in River are going to be like swooning to your thing. Nick, play us a tune.
Or write
Nick,
us a poem.
write us a
So,
poem,
she
Nick.
just asked me like a couple days ago. I don't know how we got on the topic of me being in the band and stuff, but out of the blue, she was like, "So what songs did you all used to play
Yes.
for like the girls?"
I said, "What song?
You know,
what were the ladies'
they
favorites?"
were always like lady songs.
Because
There were always songs
didn't
that
you
we
guys get signed or some?
We did. We
Yeah,
got
they
some
were.
independent label.
Yeah,
Wow.
They were like, I think, kind of legit. I don't know. It was before my time. It was all the other
It was
ladies.
pre-Tiffany.
Yes.
At this point in time, it was like I met them like sometime in my bachelor, like while I was getting my bachelor's degree.
Not when you were a bachelor.
Not when I was a bachelor.
But you were
Well,
a
I was a
bachelor.
bachelor, but I was because I met them. They were in Ocala. Some of them were in Ocala, and then our singer lived in Micanopy. You'll know Micanopy's halfway to
Yeah.
Gainesville, right? So I would
Halfway
commute to
between.
Gainesville. I commute to Gainesville, and I played with a bunch of bands in Ocala, and we just screwed around and played. And you started at the teen centers, and then you started playing local bars, and then we started playing, like shows in Orlando and shows in Gainesville, and all of the places. But I was still in school. Like, my dad did not want me into music at all. He's like an old school Cuban. He just thought music was it's going to lead to sex and tattoos and drugs.
And speaking of, do you have any?
I just have
Sex or
one.
tattoos?
Yeah. I made it okay. But he's the first one. He gave me the money to buy my first bass guitar and amp. But so I didn't want to quit school. Like, I would play with these guys, and our singer was in school at the same time too. But once they got signed to the label, I think I was 3 months away from getting my master's, and the plan was to go to grad school. So it was I was either going to go to grad school or I was going to be a musician, but I was going to finish my master's no matter what. And at this point in time, we were in the studio starting to lay down the record, and so I just signed as an independent contractor with the option to sign on once I got my master's, but. To make a long story short, those three boys had a history of lots of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, which didn't serve them well in the studio. So, unfortunately, I went to the studio, I laid my bass tracks.
They're probably never going to see this.
I would just go from, we were in Jacksonville at the time, so I would go from, I'd go from Jacksonville to wherever, to Orlando to record, and then, on the weekends and stuff, and so I went in first and laid all my, my tracks down and stuff, and then it was the recording wasn't what I had heard in the studio from the boys was pretty not so great, and it was a lot
Too many
of,
late nights.
Yeah, it was a lot of just going out, and they were running everything on the tabs because they were like, oh, well, the label's paying for it. And I was like, well, no, we're going to have to pay for all this eventually. I'm like, this isn't for free. I'm like, we have to pay for the studio time. All that stuff comes. I'm like, did you guys not read your contracts? Like, I don't think you guys understand.
They're like, no, we dropped out of school, dude.
Basically, yeah. Yeah.
You played a lot for me when we first started dating.
Yeah.
Yes, pre-children.
Well, when I moved back to South Florida, it was
Yeah.
I played a lot because I was single, and by then it was I had I wasn't in school anymore, so I had all this time to build a home recording studio and I had money to buy the actual instruments I've always wanted.
You had a lot.
So
It's a lot. They're stuffed in different places
Everything,
in the
yeah.
house, under the house, closets. We have amps. We have all kinds. I feel so bad. I'm like, you can't get to them quickly, so It takes him a little bit to pull it all out, but yeah, no.
All right, so let's pull out our phones.
Uh-huh.
Where are our phones?
Uh-huh.
Right here.
Okay, pull out your phones. And are you Apple Music, a Spotify? What are you?
Apple Music.
Okay. What are you, Nick?
I'm the music I have on my phone. I don't listen to any. In the car, I listen to.
Oh my gosh,
streaming,
is this
but
like the last thing we downloaded?
I don't have any.
Yeah.
streaming
So go into your thing and hit play. What's gonna play?
You're gonna. Well, okay.
Tool, push it.
Tool, push it. Okay.
Melody Gardot. It's a new artist. I like all music, but I have a thing for. I do love blues and jazz, and I just found this another local business. I went in there the other day, and she's amazing. She's a French artist, but I really like cello music. That's my jam.
Oh,
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, and I met a celloist.
just-
Yes, I was just telling a client this very embarrassing story. Would you like to hear it?
Of course.
Okay, so we missed a flight. We were going to.
It's the first flight we've ever missed.
We're flying out really early. We were going to Portland
Yeah.
and for a conference, and we missed our flight, which has never happened
Neither of us have ever missed a flight.
Neither of
Missed a
us-
flight together.
together. So, anyways, it took us like 48 hours to get there. We got rerouted to LA. Like it was this whole thing. We went and got a hotel at one point somewhere along the line in Dallas for literally so we could sleep like 3 hours because we were so the time we get to Portland, which is a beautiful airport, by the way, like it's my most favorite airport I've ever flown into. But I was semi delirious at that point. Like I just had not, I feel like we'd been up for 48 hours pretty much with very little sleep. And I hear this cello music, and I'm like, oh, Nick, that's Adam Hurst. I love this. I'm like, they're playing his music. And then I see a man standing in the middle, and he's huge. Like he plays like large venues. And I'm like, I'm delirious. Like that is not Adam Hurst in the middle of the airport. And it was. And I totally, with my hair like this and black under my eyes, and I mean, I looked pretty terrifying, go running. And I'm like fangirling out over a cellist, and he's like, what is happening right now? And I'm like,
great.
it's Adam Hurst. And I'm like, hi, love you. And I think he was like amused by the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I took a picture of him, and Nick's like, why don't you get your picture with him? And I'm like, oh no.
Not like this.
Not like this. So I'm like, I don't even know at that point if I had brushed my teeth. I mean, I have no idea what was going on. I was like, no.
It's been 2 days.
It's been 2 days, but I do have a picture of him, which is meaningless because I'm not in the picture, but I remember.
okay.
I remember the story,
Memories.
but yes.
Memories
I was
after.
like, yes, but we had like all my parents' music. Like we're
and
Fleetwood
there
Mac.
goes Earthscapes, one of our advertisers.
Yay!
Sorry, y'all.
You're like, and it just so happens.
just so happens.
Is that a plug?
That
did
could be a plug,
did they
Earthscapes.
drive by intentionally? Yes.
Okay, back to your phones.
Uh-oh.
Last text.
Last text. Might be you. Well, let's see. Might have been dentist. How did it go? The dentist, maybe?
How did it go at the dentist? So, who was at the dentist?
You go.
Actually, the last time. Oh, that was me sent to the group text.
Yes.
Yeah, because I wanted to know how it went. The dentist. My son went to the dentist today, so we just wanted to see.
Yes.
Great.
And it was great. He had x-rays.
Yeah,
He
he
loves
did
the
good.
dentist.
Fantastic.
Perfect teeth. Our children are very meticulous about their hygiene.
That's fantastic.
We've been playing dentist with him since he was, I don't know, Nick started it. I really have
And if you were young parents, he wouldn't probably ever brush his teeth, right?
So we floss his teeth every night, brush and floss. And we started, he was really good about it when he was little.
Thanks for making me feel like a really shitty parent.
Well, we're not so great with our dog. Like, we're just now getting
She's
to the
not
point,
there yet, but with
you
me,
know,
yeah.
the first couple of years. I mean, but we started and he would have him lay back and pretend he was at the dentist, and he loved it. And so the first time he went to the dentist, they were like, he's like, okay, like loves it. And he's so proud that his teeth are clean. Yes. So
He's a dream patient.
I think he tricked him, you know, he's like, this is
It comes
cool.
from my dad now that I think about. I start thinking about. You
worked,
always
though.
end up doing things that your parents.
Yes.
yeah.
The good stuff, and you try not to do
The best.
the bad stuff, right? Like, my dad was really big on like running scenarios as I grew up. Like he would like set, like for example, he would set a fire in the backyard, And then
Wow, that was serious.
Like, I know, right?
Let's see if we can be firemen.
I don't know why I was thinking
What?
it would be something like small like that. No, he said a fire.
Well, it was all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
Like we lived. There was this field in the back of and he would like set a small fire, and then he would come in, at like midnight or something. He'd wake me up. He's like, "There's a fire in the backyard."
It seems
And he'd start a
traumatizing.
timer. And I'd go run to the garage and get the fire extinguisher, run to the backyard, put it out, or he'd be like, "There's an intruder." There in
I'm
the
glad you know
house,"
how to
like-
use one of those.
And
'cause I don't.
parents, don't ever do that today.
So he would, but he
That's
also,
considered abuse.
Yes, that is abuse, and we can flash the 800 number below. Good Lord.
Also, when I was really little, my cousin Josie, my cousin
Yes.
was like 2 years older than me, she lived like down the street from us.
Oh, I know what you're gonna tell
When I
me.
was little, when I was like 7, 8 years old, he would take us both to restaurants, and like he would prep me before, like to learn to pull a chair out for.
I thought you were gonna say like dine and dash.
No. It was-
No, definitely not his dad. He's very conservative. That would be hilarious.
Manners,
No, it was
okay,
like,
manners.
Manners. Open the
Well,
door.
but you know what? Setting things on fire to like dining and dashing could have been an
So I
easy
guess-
segue.
Simulating the dentist for my son is not too far
No,
off.
that's
I
good.
guess.
But you have wonderful manners.
Oh,
It,
yeah.
it showed up.
I come in and be like, "Hey,
Yes.
Mr. Mancino, you
Yes.
have to lay down," because then I have to lay down in this chair like
Yep.
a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, there you go.
How funny.
That was your text.
That was your text.
Okay, that was
My
his
text was
text.
to my brother.
Oh, it was.
My last text was to my brother because he sent
I
me
haven't
a
sent any texts.
picture of some Cuban drink that I love that he
Ooh.
hates.
What kind?
It's called malt. It's a malt.
A malt?
Yeah, it's like a soda. It's like a Cuban soda, but nobody I know really likes it except for
I've never heard of it.
my Cuban grandma and me. Every American friend I've ever had try it hates it. It's
Well,
like a malt.
I don't think I've
it's
tried
like a
it.
soda, but I don't know. It's it's malt. It's hard.
Is there alcohol
it
in
tastes
it?
like molasses almost. Like,
Oh, I
So
would
it's
not like that.
super sweet.
yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, no.
Hence the dentist.
Yeah. There you go.
That's funny.
All right, last one on your phone. What was your last selfie?
I never take selfies, so that'd be you and us at River.
I'm not a big selfie person
at
either.
River Drifters, I bet.
River Drifters, yep.
Because we went paddling.
It was, yep. It's now my profile photo.
That's one of our favorite
Yep.
dates. Is go paddle the river across the street from River Drifters. Is it
Yep.
Creek?
See a profile
go to River
photo.
Drifters.
Yep.
Let me see.
If I can get it to pull
And
that.
we'll show you all in just a second.
Oh, I'm in airplane mode. That's why. Yes,
Airplane mode. Why would you be in
airplane mode.
We're
Because
on
I was
the
afraid.
ground.
I know, but I was afraid it was going to ring. Because I have clients texting and calling in vendors and.
Oh, because we work for a living?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. Okay, here it is.
Okay.
See profile photo. I could put my glasses on as I'm. And my really broken phone.
It's pretty nice, guys. It's pretty fantastic. We'll put it up on the screen later. This is a little thing we're going to call rapid fire.
Oh.
Rapid
Is this
fire.
like a dating game? Like,
I still want to do.
I want to do. I think we would win.
we should
We would.
Dating game? Okay.
I think we would do well at that. Like we have to answer for the other person.
Maybe we'll
Like,
add that.
that would be a fun one for another future segment. And be
Future
like,
event.
like they do you write it down, right? Like on a whiteboard, the answers.
Yeah, like the newlywed game.
The
but with
newlywed
people
game.
Who've been like
Yes.
together for a while.
Because I think that would be comedic.
Okay.
Yes.
Coming soon.
Riverview,
Coming
marriage,
soon.
something. We got to come up with a good
Newlywed
name.
game, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. The lately wed game. Clever.
Lately
See?
wed.
Already beeping.
Already beeping.
Yep.
Needs one.
Yep.
All right.
Workshop that.
Now we're going to start a rapid fire session. And I'm going to have you guys answer at the same time, okay?
Okay.
Front porch or back patio?
Back patio.
Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Yeah, early bird.
Sweet tea or something stronger?
Something strong.
Something stronger.
Amazon cart or Target run?
Amazon.
Introvert, extrovert?
Introvert.
I'm a mix.
This rapid
I know.
fire.
Sorry.
Choice.
Introverted. Extroverted. Nope. I can't decide. I'm
Or
sorry.
can't decide, okay.
Yeah, extrovert.
Food,
Pizza.
Tie.
drink,
Sebi.
Alcohol?
Oh, yeah.
Are we talking about alcohol?
drink.
Beer.
Water.
Ew.
I mean, that's what I drink all day. Are we talking about alcohol? That's a whole other
Just
story.
what comes to your mind.
Moscow Mule.
Okay. Restaurant.
Oh, I have to pick just one?
So, first thing that comes
Rapid
to your mind.
fire?
The first thing that comes.
That's what comes.
Yes, same. Yes.
Holiday,
Christmas.
vacation,
Beach.
Color.
Blue.
Yeah. Blue.
Riverview.
Playground.
Yeah. The park.
The park, yeah.
The playground park.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Good job, guys.
Did it. High five.
So, Tiffany,
Uh-huh.
we're going to do a little bit of a walkthrough.
Uh-huh.
You get 2 choices.
Mm-hmm.
Fridge or junk drawer?
Okay, what junk drawer though? Like a bathroom junk drawer?
Kitchen junk drawer.
We don't have one in the kitchen, but
Where's your junk drawer?
in here.
So I'm guessing we're doing the junk drawer, not the fridge?
Yeah. Oh, well, we can do both. They're both.
Which one?
No.
We only have time for one.
Junk drawer.
Junk drawer it is. Okay, let's go find our junk
It's
drawer.
bad. Okay, it's there. I got to get the key. Because
A key to the junk drawer?
we have children, small
Oh,
children.
that's right. Kids,
Everything is
kids,
locked
kids,
with
kids,
this little
kids,
magnetic. Okay. Oh.
You can do it.
You were
can do
you're
it.
literally supposed to organize this.
Okay.
Let's see what we got.
See what we got in here.
These are all the things that.
Batteries, a flashlight.
Lots of batteries.
Of course, you know she's an interior designer when she doesn't want her beautiful floors to get all messy. These are covers for her chairs. A good tape measure.
Kids.
You know what,
organizers.
everyone? You should be very impressed with Tiffany. She has a real tape measure. There's no cheater on it. So bravo. Tiffany and Nick have real tape measures. This is like not bad at all.
This is
Oh,
so
look, there's
bad.
some reading glasses. But
Wait, look.
But wait. One-sided. Okay, there's nothing bad in here at all. Look at how organized.
This is not organized. I just did a drawer in my bathroom, and that's organized.
Oh,
But
that's
we're not
why
gonna,
you were going there.
we're not going to show you that.
Knobs, just in case. Oh,
You
no,
know.
that's for late. No, that's knobs. Okay.
Yeah, you never
right.
know when you're going to need a knob.
More reading glasses. We
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm at the age, 49. I need them everywhere. And that's really like either your face is crooked or
They were in the junk drawer. What can you?
something's going on
They're
there.
in the junk drawer.
Rechargeable
All right.
batteries.
You never know.
Yeah.
All right, Tiffany, I know that I said one or the other, but I really want to go to the fridge. I need to see what berries are molded,
Oh,
what
my
you like, what the
goodness.
expiration date on your milk is. Do you have milk?
We do. We have children.
All right, so let's go to her refrigerator and
Oh my
see what we've
gosh.
got.
Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Are you guys actually gonna like look in here?
We're going to look in here.
This is
Yeah,
like-
you ready? 1, 2,
Oh.
3.
It is not organized.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see here. We've got
Expired.
not expired, August 25th of 2024. No, I'm just kidding. It's 2025. All right, so good job.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Almond milk, best by September. So we're really
we
good.
drink almond milk a lot.
Really
okay.
good. So that lasts.
These.
Okay, so is that your favorite thing in your fridge?
Yes.
Okay, tell us
These
about it.
are, I just had them at a friend's pool party for Mahjong. Yes, we have a neighborhood Mahjong night, which
Ooh.
is ladies. This is 2 chicks, and no, we're not, they're not advertising with
Hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
sponsored. They are like this various flavors with vodka and a good amount of vodka, but that's like the perfect summer drink. That, and we do the sugar-free ginger beer for Moscow Mules. And we always have cilantro in there, even though it is hidden up there.
It is.
I think we need to start growing cilantro because we
Yeah.
go through a lot
Can you
of
see
it
it?
here. Yeah, it's just peeking out there, but yes. It probably needs its water change.
All right, let's check and see if there's any moldy berries.
Oh no! I thought I was getting out of there.
Actually, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. I don't see any moldy berries.
Wow, they eat their berries.
They
We
eat
eat
their
our
berries
fruit.
around here, and they've got their mint, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. Y'all, blackberries are very easily molded, and Tiffany does good around here.
Well, we eat them every day, so.
Oh,
Pretty.
this orange may have seen better days though.
They're also in the wrong. It's in the wrong
wrong
drawer. Yeah.
All right,
He
Tiffany.
looked at me.
Tiffany, good job.
Thanks. Yeah.
Good job. You passed the fridge test too. Let's put the cilantro back for later.
Uh-huh. That's for dinner tonight. It's a little unorganized.
All
We're
right.
working on it.
Very
Yeah.
good. Tiffany, you have such a beautiful home.
Thank you.
I hope that we're able to showcase it off in
Yes.
a Riverview issue, Riverview
love
Stroll
that.
issue.
Thank you.
And thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you again for joining me, Nick and Tiffany. I want to thank Tiffany and her business, Southerly Abode. Her and her mom have done some amazing work here around Riverview, North Shore, in Greater Chattanooga. Tiffany has been working hard all over the world, bringing her creative designs to life. And please make sure to check them out. Thank you for watching Riverview Unfiltered, because everyone's got a story and I'm not afraid to ask about it. Please visit us on all of our social accounts, Facebook at Stroll Riverview, Instagram at Stroll_Riverview, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which we will feature below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Riverview Unfiltered.